I was born in New York, in Queens, and I started playing the violin when I was 3. When I was 6, I played with orchestra for the first time. When I was like 11, I moved back to New York to go to Juilliard pre-college. When I was 15, 16, I felt like I was beginning to come into my own as a violinist and as a musician. Hi, I'm Lucia. I play the violin. I left school. I left school and because I'm a drama queen.
Stop it!
Because I knew that I would have to kind of have it be all or nothing. So I was like, okay, Lucia, you know, you're living in New York, you have rent to pay, you have to buy food, you have to live, how are you gonna do this? And I took every gig. I was playing weddings and bar mitzvahs, and you know, I wanted to play with rock bands and I wanted to play with jazz bands, and I had never really been allowed to do that when I was at Juilliard. I auditioned for a spot on the Trans-Siberian Orchestra tour. So I get the job, and all of a sudden I'm on this tour. I've never been on tour before. I feel like in the 6 weeks on that tour, I really learned how to be a stage performer in addition to just, you know, a violinist. Toward the end of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra tour, I get this phone call. Oh, this is Josh Groban.
Lucia Micarelli. She's rock and roll to the core with intensive classical training, and she's exactly what we were looking for in terms of somebody who was not only, you know, young and beautiful, which was a plus, but you know, she could just play. I was really excited to be a part of Josh's tour because, you know, Josh's music and the kind of music that he does draws a lot from classical foundation and classical elements, and he's really like at the forefront of this whole sort of classical crossover movement, and he kind of let me be really featured in his show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lucia Micarelli!
So, you know, he came off the tour and we had a break, and I had this meeting with some people at Warner Brothers, and they basically sat me down and they're like, you know, we'd like for you to make a record. I'm like, ah.
1, 2, 1.
They really gave me a lot of freedom as far as, you know, the repertoire on the record and really making the kind of record I wanted to make. My record is called Music from a Farther Room, which is from a poem by T.S. Eliot that my dad used to read to me, recite to me when I was little. And I've tried to have it be not that I'm ever, you know, just, I'm going to play classical music now, but that I want it to say something about me and to have a lot of my personality in it.
Oh, man! The next person for the audition.
And so the classical repertoire that I've chosen is all very close to my heart, and I'm hoping, you know, that a non-classical audience will sort of see what I see when I listen to classical music and love it the way that I do. Oh, the photo shoot was awesome. My first photo shoot, yeah. We had Frank Okenfell's 3. He's so cool that he calls himself Frank Okenfell's 3.
He takes pictures.
I go click.
And he's just amazing, and it was like walk into this place and there's all these racks of clothes everywhere, and they're doing my makeup, and there's food everywhere, there's all these people, and I was totally just tripping out. It was awesome. We shot at a mansion in Yonkers. The whole concept of the record is kind of like old and new, and just that sort of juxtaposition in the music, and so we wanted the art to reflect that, and it was this beautiful sort of old mansion, you know, and I guess I was supposed to represent what was new. So there's old wallpaper and new Lucia, I don't know. I can't believe that that's work. That's fun.
You mean action, yes. Sexy, okay.
I wanted the record to be very emotional, cinematic, maybe a little dramatic, maybe a lot dramatic. Just to feel very honest and sort of exposed and
just human. I just want to play the violin. I just want to play the violin and play for people. I just want to spread the love, you know? Just like get out there and play for people and see, you know, see if they take to it. And if they do and they want to know more, then I'm happy to show them this whole sort of world of classical music and instrumental music. I just want to play. I just want to play all kinds of music and play the violin.